about a 9-hour day at 430 miles, heading up to northeastern Arizona. This is going to be my first big trip, and for me that's a week of vacation time. I know that's not much to some people, but for me it's a big deal. So on this week-long trip, I'm going to hit 4 different campgrounds, and I'm going to go from northeast to northwest, north central Arizona, up where it's a lot cooler than at home. I'm not sure if I'm going to upload this as one video or all in separate parts, but it should be pretty fun. Some new places that I haven't been able to hit because they're a little farther out that I'd like to drive on a regular weekend, so it should be interesting. Right now we are outside of Phoenix, Arizona. So far the Tacoma's doing pretty good today. I have a slight tailwind, and we're moving along pretty comfortably here in cruise control at about 70 miles an hour. In a little while we're going to be cruising through the infamous Salt River Canyon, so I'll bring you back for that. It's a pretty trippy drive down and up and out of this canyon. We'll see how this Tacoma does pulling up this hill. Now we enter the dreaded Salt River Canyon. This is pretty steep coming down in and pretty steep coming up. The drive up so far has been doable with the Tacoma. You know, it's pushing it a little bit, you know, when we get up to high altitude. But not too bad yet. Everybody's driving pretty good today. There's only a few people really trying to push it. But I'll get this on film here. It's almost like entering the Grand Canyon. Yeah, this is a pretty epic drive. Probably not for some of the faint of heart to do, especially dragging a trailer. But the truck's doing pretty good. I got it in second or third gear coming downhill, barely using the brakes. I had a little more trailer brake coming down here, just in case. But absolutely breathtaking. And right now we're going to get ready to cross the Salt River here in a moment. Alright, now to see how this dog of a V6 does up this hill dragging the tab trailer. I think it'll be alright. you're really not going to get above 30, 35 miles an hour up this thing anyway. So right now I'm sitting in second gear and I'm just going to cruise on up. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but this is how this truck sounds. I'm in second gear at 3,100 RPM, doing about 33 miles an hour. It's not stressing the truck out at all. Nice thing is about these crazy steep windy climbs is they're usually pretty low speed, like 35 miles an hour. So it's not a problem at all, and you really don't have people trying to tailgate you and push you up the hill. But we're climbing still. We'll end up about 6,000 or 7,000 feet at the top of this. Whenever we get to camp, I think that'll be around 9,000 feet. And that's the biggest killer of any naturally aspirated vehicle, especially at Tacoma and stuff, is when you get to these high altitudes, it really takes the wind out of your sails. And we made it to the top. Well, it wouldn't be a camping trip with me if it didn't rain. Looks like it's gonna rain pretty good today too. Well, as usual, it's the next day. I was too tired after driving all day and getting up early and setting up camp to do any kind of filming, so I guess I'll show you now what an awesome spot this is. We got this nice loop coming around on our starboard side. Everybody's spread out pretty good. And although it's a little overcast today, I have a great view of my campground area. And it leads straight out to a meadow. And out in the distance there is the lake somewhere out there. It's hard to see on camera. Now it's time to make some coffee and some breakfast and hang out and do nothing today for once. Sometimes I just use the jet boil over the tab stove. It's a lot faster. Plus I don't have to stink the trailer up, although coffee smells good. Easy breakfast today. Little mixer. I'm going to do some Mountain House biscuits and gravy along with some bacon. Add a little of that bacon grizz to the Mountain House for some flavor. This one really is good. Biscuits and gravy. Out of a bag. Not bad at all. Now it's a gourmet bag of Mountain House. Nice crispy bacon. Look at that. And it's gonna rain again because I'm camping. Pretty good one. You can see it coming in out in the distance. Look at all that rain coming down. Well, since it's raining, the tab kitchen comes in handy once again. Looks like we're doing dinner in here. Nice and simple. Got a turkey and cheese sandwich and some tapatio ramen. Pretty good for a rainy day. And once again, the lagoon table came in more than handy. Dinner with a view. The rain finally stopped just in time to have a fire. And a good beer, of course. Well, I think I'm going to relax and call it a day. Tomorrow I'm going to pack up and move a whole hour away for Camp 2. So I think I'll end this video with that.